mutual fund that advocates conservative free market principles is taking aim at General Electric CEO Jeff Immelt. Well, the mutual fund wants Immelt removed for alleged dealings with Iran. They're also upset about the decline in GE's share price, and now they're saying his support of the bipartisan Climate Change Security Act up in Congress, they're all debating that this is Immelt's latest blunder. But, and here's a big but for you.
A big old but.
Not mine, but this fund, it's very small, and it has been criticized for being more concerned about making noise in politics and about making money for its own share. I mean, maybe not be worried about its own shareholders. Joining us now, Tom Borelli. He's the director of the Free Enterprise Action Fund, and Mike Santoli is here to stick around to talk about this climate change bill.
Great.
Welcome to Happy Hour to you.
Great to be here. Thanks.
So I think this is one that, I've seen you on a couple of the other shows and so forth, and they don't really seem to maybe because they're not business shows, but they don't seem to challenge you on the fact that, okay, you're going after other companies and what's best for, say, GE shareholders, which you guys, I don't know if you are GE shareholders.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
what about your own shareholder? I mean, you guys are more worried about political principles of investing than actually making money for your shareholders.
Not true. Our fund is really for free market conservative activists.
But there you go, conservative activists.
Absolutely, that's what it's for. It's a socially responsible fund.
So that's more concerned about being socially responsible than making money.
No, it's for both and making money and for liberty. And take GE Jeff Immelt. He's been a disaster for the stock.
So why don't you just sell the stock?
Money. No, we want to own it, just like
why? That's my question. Why bother even owning the stock?
Him, to go to his shareholder meeting and shame him.
But you have investors that are investing in your mutual fund, hoping to see returns. And you know what? If you don't want to invest in, if you don't believe in the CEO of the company, why not sell the stock and find a stock that you do believe in?
If you don't like a politician, you have to be registered to vote to change.
That's very different talking politics from investing. You have a fiduciary duty first and foremost to the people who are entrusting their capital to you.
We've had very low turnover in our shareholders. Our shareholders love what we're doing in terms of advocacy. There's plenty of mutual funds out there. But if you care about public policy, if you care about investment, you need to watch the CEO.
Okay.
Look at Jeff Immelt. He's got the hat trick of sins. He's lost his hockey season.
There are other socially aware mutual funds.
There's 200 of them.
Let's bring Mike into the conversation here and explain for our viewers, what Tom is going on the offensive or on the attack for CEO Jeff Immelt is this Climate Security Act change. It's being debated in Congress. Tell our viewers a little bit about that.
Well, which a lot of companies are sort of at least proposing to agree to some system where there's a restriction on how much carbon you can emit, and there's a trading system to sort of decide you have to buy carbon credits if you want to burn more, you have to sell them if you have surplus to sell. These systems have been around in some form or another for a while now. I'm not sure why, to be honest with you, this settles upon Jeff Immelt, who inherited an overvalued stock, and that's why right now it's he's had negative returns.
When he took over in 2001, it was about 33 a share. In 2008, it's now 33 a share. So he's lost shareholder value.
31.
31 and a third, sorry.
Fair enough. But even, I was doing a little, I Googled your guys' fund today, and the charges that you guys are affiliated with, even Fox News, you're affiliated. First of all, by the way, I don't understand conservative free market. Those two things are very different. No such thing. That's like the oxymoronic. But the point being, are you guys affiliated politically with Fox? Are you affiliated with the Republican Party? Where are you
affiliated for our shareholders? We're a publicly traded mutual fund. There's 200 socially responsible mutual funds out there with $35 billion under management.
A lot of them are focused on green.
Right, and we represent profit. We don't like when CEOs become politicians, when they're gambling their future earnings on lobbying. There's going to be winners and losers to this Climate Change Act.
Right now, losers to climate change.
What you mentioned in your press release as well was kind of like a double-edged sword for GE, because if this climate change does indeed pass, then GE will make money off selling its wind turbines and other alternative energy business aspects.
Maybe,
But you're saying, on the other hand, they may suffer as a company because of the downturn on the economy. But they potentially will make a lot of money off of this as well.
We don't know, and we filed shareholder proposals of 3 years prior asking them did they do a cost-benefit analysis. And look what they do. They're already getting rid of their appliance division. It's a company out of control. Why are they dealing with Iran?
I actually happened to have written a little bit about GE recently, and it's the first kind word I've had about GE as a stock stock in a while. Jeff Immelt bought $3.5 billion worth of stock of his own company last week. Why are his incentives not aligned with shareholders right now?
Well, he can buy as much stock as he wants, but he's not making money for himself or for his shareholders. I mean, that's what matters,
Mike,
the bottom line.
Let me give you the last word. How big? I am terrified about this carbon taxing thing coming down the pipe for all of corporate America, for the consumer. How big a thing does this need to be on our radar?
Look, I think it needs to be on our radar. Obviously, the details of any proposal when it comes, to basically slicing up the pie in Washington are going to be of huge interest to all of us. I have to say, I'm not very alarmist about it because I actually don't think it's going to really drive corporate policy
They're
in a
already
major
polluting
way.
right now. Make them pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't legalize it. Punish them for breaking the law right now.
At least they're paying for it.
They're just going to give them tax.
That wouldn't pass in Congress at all.
Exactly. This is a fancy way of subsidizing the corporations.
That's right. Off the taxpayers' dime.
Hey,
And
you know what?
government.
No, I
Huge
say
government
at least
bureaucracy.
it's some way to stop the pollution and make them. If you're gonna pollute, then pay for
I
it.
think it empowers.
Right, they're
Fire Jeff
polluting.
Immelt. That's the way to stop it.
Everybody has their soapbox
What do you
right
say?
now.
Come on.
Thank you both very much, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for having
much,
me.
and
Thanks
Mike
again,
as
Mike.
well.
You got it.